Hey, what's up, YouTube world? It is your girl, Jennifer Watson here, and today we are going to talk a little bit about what it means to manifest, right? Because I've heard this sentiment so many times. They say, I'm working on manifesting, but nothing is working. Nothing is working. And I'll tell you, affirmations and meditation really isn't enough, right? They're good tools to be able to help us along, but they aren't enough. And the key thing that's missing between manifesting and actually obtaining it in the physical sense is that we often either, one, ignore the signs along the way, or two, we decide, we're just going to sit back and we're just going to let this come, right? And that's okay, right? That's okay. There's nothing really wrong with stating I am XYZ or I have, because the key thing when you're doing affirmations is to do it in the present tense. That's just a little caveat there. But we just want it to pop out from the universe. And there are some times and there are some instances where that will happen, right? Things will just kind of fall in our lap because we manifested it, which is good, which is great, because that means we don't have to really do anything. But a lot of times people will sit there and they might see something that, is an ad on Facebook that they might need to purchase to be able to help them along the way. Or maybe they might need to hire somebody to be able to help them further. Or maybe you might be put in front of someone, or someone might cross your path that you need to speak to, but you're a little bit too afraid to speak. And so that opportunity passes you by. The thing is that we miss a lot of these tools, a lot of things that the universe is bringing us, because one, we're not following our spirit, or two, we're too stuck in our mind on allowing these things to come and to actually be paying attention to them at the same time. So what I'm going to tell you is that if you have something that you want to bring about, that you really want in your physical presence, is you need to pay attention to your mind. Begin to follow your spirit more. And the more that you follow your spirit, things will start to come into fruition. Opportunities will start coming your way. People that you need will start coming your way, And when you're following your spirit, you'll be more aware of that. You'll be more aware. And then that's when you take the opportunity to be able to communicate with the necessary people, to start linking all of the pieces together to get to your ultimate goal, because you're allowing the universe. You're not too caught up on the how. As long as you're following your spirit, the how will always present itself. It will. I'll tell you, there's a couple of things here that I'm working on, right? I want to meet Beyonce. I want her to know who I am, and I want us to have a real conversation, not one of those like passerby kind of like, oh, you're a fan, hey, sign something, etc. No, I want to have a real, conversation. And one of those things that I need to do is get on here and let people see who I am. So if any Beyonce representatives are out there watching, just keep that in mind. But for real, let's take it down a little bit. A lot of people might say, hey, I need $1,000 within the next couple of weeks, right? And in order to get there, sometimes you might need to start a side hustle. You might need to sell off some things in your house that you're not using, or maybe you need to go out and cut somebody's grass, there's a variety of ways that you can come up with $1,000, which are rather easy ways, but these things that you can do, you have to keep in mind, what I'm telling you is not to stress about the how, but to allow the how to come to you. Let me repeat that. Not to stress about the how in manifestation, but allow the how to come to you. And the how, again, going back to my earlier point, can come in the form of people, places, situations, things. And so let's keep with our example. If you want to manifest $1,000 and you just kind of sit there, not stressing about how you need this money, but you're sitting there and you're following in your spirit. Remember, I said that earlier. And all of a sudden something comes to you. Well, you know what? I've been wanting to do this. Maybe I can do that in order to get to this $1,000 goal. Boom. That's what you've done. You followed your spirit. You sat back and you did allow that how to come to you. Now what do? You don't ignore it. You don't not do the work because all of a sudden the $1,000 is supposed to fall out from a tree somewhere, which if it did, trust me, let me know because I need to be around whatever tree you're around. But you're taking that inspiration, that hit, that intuitive guidance that's in your gut, and you're following it. And the more that you follow those types of hits, inspirational hits, I like to call them, then you'll be able to get to and get what it is that you want. So just to recap a little bit here, if you're wanting to manifest something and you're doing the affirmations, you're doing the meditations, you're doing the visualizations, and one, if you're still worried about how things are going to happen, and two, if you let go of the worry of the hows will come, and I guarantee you will always get to your ultimate goal. So those are some words I just wanted to drop on here today. Let me know now down in the comments, if you're going through an experience where you're doing everything possible, right? Everything that I mentioned in here, then let's chat because I can tell you exactly where you're missing the mark there. And then I can help you get to where it is that you want to get to. So let me know in the comments. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you next time. I love y'all. Bye.